Okay. Uh, I actually have a better idea what to do with this. I was gonna put this on that wall and then maybe have like one of those little signs, like those info signs. And then I was probably just gonna use like, 'cause I see people do this in Prehistoric Kingdom, like just use little lines to like emulate words because no one's gonna read them. And I think that game also you cannot like type in; you have to individually spell out the words with each letter like this. Him not writing a paragraph about Suchomimus like this when it just took me 10 minutes to write out Suchomimus itself. I'm good. And these are all in capitals. Oh no, I'm trying to like this. Tabs. Whoa. That's a lot of tabs. Stupid description. Where do I even access these things? Well, I'm meaning to link to the workshop. I linked for the second game, and I just, whoa. That's weird. What is this? I know center. Like a museum. Yeah. This is cool. Oh no, this is like a. Never mind, yes it is. I thought that was like. This is like a farm petting zoo. I'm excited to do the petting. How do you even use it? Obviously, I can't do it here, just like. Because this is a Suchomimus enclosure. And, I mean, they wouldn't fit. And if they did, I think they'd kill the guests. Possibly. Uh, yeah, I think I'm going to turn on Dinosaur Agent. I'm just worried that they're not going to keep... Also, I feel like this is going to end up... Where even is the nest? Right there. So it is in their territory right now. But, it can leak their territory pretty easily. Here, I'm going to turn off contraceptives and activate agent. I'm just worried. The reason I have contraceptives on is partially because they don't die. but secondly, because even if they do die, I don't want them to just keep breeding so much that I'm gonna end up with like 16 Suchomimus in here. I don't want that. I'm like, six Suchomimus I think is plenty. So oh my, there's a huge appeal bonus for the thriving childhood thing. Here, this sign is probably irritating because I mean it's not, you know. But I was saying this. Okay, I was trying to say this earlier. I was thinking I could just like use this as like an actual sign. I don't know. Let me they get so close, but oh, I think it's because the letters keep getting smaller than that. So where do I even put this? I'm gonna be honest. I got like an hour into the campaign, and I'm just like itching so badly to do my own thing. I got to like the second mission. I just closed it and got to making a part. Whatever. There. How much smaller can I make these? Why is it going away? Oh wait, I can't put this on like an info thing then. If you know what I'm trying to say. Because this is the smallest the letters can get. Okay, so I think I'll either put it here, like silly, or not. Put it. I think I'll make it the same blue as the DIN logo. I'm gonna pull it out. There, that looks better. Um, I feel like I get too hung up on details like this. Like, does it really matter if these are just as like the same level of inset as each other? But it's fine. Let me get that light. Can I have the sign, please? Oh boy. Can I shut these off? They're kind of annoying. I mean, maybe I can turn them back on once the park opens, but right now they're like, this is the dinosaurs. I mean, gameplay? Probably those. Okay. And then I'm gonna make the Suko minus. I'm gonna move this a bit, and then I'm gonna make it blue. Oh, I set this to. Oh, that's annoying. I'd like to move it to the left a bit. That's kind of irritating.
Nature is amoral.
Dead dinosaur!
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes triumphant, sometimes tragic. Of course, the death of any animal, let alone one displaced in history, is always a tragedy.
Okay, I was hoping this one wouldn't die. Oh, I forgot to turn off contraceptives too. I was hoping this one wouldn't die because now, unless I add another female, which I'm going to, that's gonna get kind of incestual. Where's Suko minus? Here, I don't really like the skin I had on this one, so let me... Oh. Well, I'd like this is actually purple and not like a lame gray. Yeah. That's okay. I want to introduce more patterns into the ecosystem, or whatever. I really do like, and this is kind of a shame, I wish I could have this pattern, but without like the like identifying features, like the scar and the chipped horn. Because this pattern is like beautiful, but it's here. I can actually maybe try and replicate it. Well, actually, Carnotaurus likely didn't have feathers. I mean, there's no evidence that it didn't, I don't think, but, like, I don't think we found any evidence that a Bellisaur did have feathers. Tyrannosaurus did not have feathers. The juveniles had, like, light downy feathers. To be fair, the juvenile Rex does not have. But the bigger, anything past, like, Tyrannus size really didn't have feathers. This is, not giant. How big is Tyrannus? 1.3 tons, 2.5 meters tall, which that does sound like a lot, but at the same time, Allosaurus is like 2 tons. Yeah, Allosaurus is an entire ton bigger. So I feel like anything past like 1.5 tons didn't really have feathers. But Tyrannus, I believe, is the biggest dinosaur we have evidence for feather. Oh, and they did just have, this is a new species. This is not in the last game. Ornithomimus, which I am never going to use Gallimimus or Struthiomimus again. These guys these, all three of these, and maybe Dryosaurus, had feathers, but they don't again. I hate this thing so much. I hate Archaeopteryx. Its eyes are kind of cute, though. I only hate it because I feel like it should not be in the game. Honestly, out of all three of these, Gallimimus is my least favorite. I don't like his face. Yeah, Ornithomimus. We finally have a feathered Ornithomimus. I haven't looked at their skins yet, actually. Yeah, there's plenty of feathered dinosaurs in this game. Okay, his skins are it skins. Because there's now female and male. Even though I guess I should be saying she, because they've always been female up until now. They're pretty alright. His neck looks kind of silly. Definitely better than Gallimimus, though. This I've never really checked Gallimimus skins out. But... okay, they're not horrible, actually. Yeah, there's a handful of dinosaurs. And it's not like everything under 1 ton had feathers either. Like Pachycephalosaurus, no feathers. This is not a real dinosaur. Stygimoloch. I feel like it's also been proved to just be a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus. Like, I don't know if these guys should have feathers either. Morris Intrepidus has feathers, Oviraptor. I hate this thing. And honestly, I'd have much less of a problem with it. I still would not use it because it's a hybrid. Yeah, I just noticed it's that. But look at this thing's face. I hate it. It looks so stupid. Oh, Deinonychus actually just got a new variant. It's so cute. This thing used to be so ugly. Look at this. This is what it used to look like. This is disgusting. It looks like a tadpole. But the new Deinonychus, it's so pretty. Yeah, Scorpius Rex. It's from Camp Cretaceous. I did not finish that show. I tried several times to finish it. It's not like it was bad. It was just, I couldn't get super into it past, like, the 2nd season. Mostly because it's a kid's show. I like this guy's skin. Oh, and here's the male. Oh, I thought it was really funny when I saw the Utahraptor male. Look at this. So, look, here's the female, which is how it looked in the last game. Yeah. I mean, most of it is just because it's a kid show and it's not really something I'm interested in. Like, it is Jurassic World, but it's for children. Look how built the male Utah Raptor is. Why is his back so large? He's huge. The Sinoceratops is similar too. It's honestly really surprising. The I think they changed the female. The female Sinoceratops, I think, is one of the few ones that they actually changed. Because most of these are the variants. The way they looked in the last games are like the female versions. So the females are how they looked in the last games. But I feel like Sinoceratops looked how the male does in this game. And the male, I feel like this is the biggest amount of like sexual dimorphism there's in the game. Because the male is like, I feel like he's way bigger. Loki Ceratops, I'm really excited to put on the card. The Pseudoceratops, I love the Pseudoceratops. It's my favorite Ceratopsian. But, I don't know. Protoceratops, I know people really wanted this in the game for a long time, and I can probably just fit this in with, like, if I put in the Pseudoceratops or Loki Ceratops in an enclosure, I'll probably put Protoceratops in the same enclosure. But, actually, instead of that, I might do Psittacosaurus, because I like this guy more, and they're kind of similar. I mean, I know Protoceratops has the frill, but I like Psittacosaurus more. I feel like there's things are kind of lacking. I don't like. It looks like he's sunburnt. All of these. Homocephale, I have to wonder for Homocephale. Oh my god, I hate how it like plays that through my controller every time I click on a dinosaur. Homocephale. That sounds wrong. I mean, I'm sure it's right. It just sounds weird. Is a tiny pachycephalosaurid, and it's like people always use this just to demonstrate a new dinosaur's kill animations. I don't know who's ever actually put this in a park. I feel like people just use it to kill it, which is sad, but still, because outside of that, it's not very special. You know, I still like him. It's cute, but you know. Oh, and Patagotitan is new. He's a new sauropod, which annoys me because why did we get Patagotitan when Alamosaurus was in the last game? And first of all, I know Patagotitan is the second largest sauropod I've ever discovered, but in game, Dreadnoughtus is larger. So, you know, I don't. Yeah, it's the second largest sauropod in real life, but Dreadnoughtus is still bigger in the game. Secondly, Alamosaurus, even though I really do like Patagotitan, Alamosaurus looked way cooler. Alamosaurus is my favorite sauropod. And he had like a really cool like grill kind of on his neck, the back of his neck, that like was really colorful. That's one of my favorite parts about him. All the sauropods in all of these games I feel like are kind of lacking, especially this game's roster because it has a pretty limited selection. But like Apatosaurus, Jesus, he is fat. He's ugly. Most of them have really lacking skins. I'm being honest. Brachiosaurus does have good skins though, but only for this variant. Even that, they're not like superb or whatever. Here, let me check the female. Here, because this is based off the 2001 body, and then they also gave us like a ton of different, like our own skins. It's unfortunate that this is the best that sauropod skins get. The Tiger Titan, honestly, I think, is probably the new best. And I will be putting Patagotitan in this park, because it's still a super cool dinosaur, even outside of the game. It's just a little disappointing that Alamosaurus is gone. We lost a lot of size diversity at this game. I know that the base game roster is coming back for free, not the DLCs though, which is cool. But like a ton of size diversity is lost. Like with the sauropods, the only sauropods that survive are like the colossal ones. No mid-size, like Nijarosaurus, gone. Which is like, yeah, this Nijarosaurus, or Nigersaurus, however you want to pronounce it. I probably wasn't going to use it anyway, but like still, there's a lot of size diversity that we're missing. I'm also kind of surprised that Centausaurus made it in. I don't think we lost a single Hadrosaur. Triceratops, honestly, I don't know if it's like a hot take in the community. Triceratops, excluding Spinoceratops, because I don't like hybrids, is the ugliest one. Like, I feel like all of these look better. And it's because, first of all, the texture of its skin, do not like. Like, look how much smoother Lokiceratops or Pseudoceratops is. But this guy's skin is, like, really rough. And then, like, outside of the 93 version, which is still not great, I feel like he doesn't have any good skins, which is really unfortunate, because it's Triceratops. But its skins are just not that great. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Got the dead dinosaur. I went in there to make a new Suchomimus, and I just forgot to do that. I think I'll make... I don't know. The thing is, with how they claim nests... No, I'll just add one new thing. Is there inbreeding in this game? I don't know. I don't want there to be, but like, Ham here, can he have a child with Lila? I don't want him to. I'm just curious. Are they capable of doing that? If they can't, that might actually be... Wow, okay, so all of you suck. It's actually horrible. But the thing is, since we only have one nest in here, and I don't really want to add a second one, since they claimed this after there's a new pair. So, for example, maybe I should add another male. No, it's fine. We're only going to get one more breeding pair. Since this was actually claimed by Columbus and Sally, but then it left their territory for a while, so they like unclaimed it. I'm not ready for Columbus to die. This is my first one I released. I don't want him to go. I mean, to be fair, Sonny just got really unlucky. It's like Columbus could have another 30 years in him. What is this? Why are... Oh, it's because I have you favorited. It's like, why, why is she glowing? But once we get a new breeding pair, no other... God, I keep accidentally releasing them. I wanted to airlift. Oh, wait. I also really like the new fin patterns for the vehicles. That's really good. Yeah, I have eyes to it. You don't have to call me. I also think everything goes down in one shot of tranquilizer now, which I honestly don't really like. It was kind of like tense, trying to shoot something multiple times to get it to go down.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, looks like they're... Yeah, now they're taking advantage of it. It's when they like group up that they're... It's so weird that this area is still claimed, because they're like never over there. They don't get very close to the gate, usually.
Assets in the air.
It's so goofy. But Columbus is the first dinosaur I've released in this game, so it's going to be upsetting when he passes. Maybe we can make like a little grave for him in either inside of the enclosure or near like the viewing galleries, which I still need to make. I completely forgot about those. How are people going to see my dinosaurs? Look at this. I'm going to have a remote viewing gallery because like they're so far away that the people watching them from up here, like, I don't know, should be able to see them, but there's this big rock in the way. I guess I'll have to put them, like, over here. They look kind of small. But yeah, I'm going to do a remote viewing gallery. The thing is, oh man, I was planning to make a custom one, which I am still going to do. Just that's going to take a minute. I need to finish. I keep darting around from like 5 different like tiny parts of a park. Not the park, this enclosure. Please don't come over here. That's going to be really inconvenient. Turn around, Ham. I need to place rocks. I'm meaning to cover up this invisible fence for ages. Oh, okay. What's the other side look like? Okay, can I please just look at the other side of the rock? Oh my god! Stop snapping like that. I can't even tell that's the opposite side of it. Okay. Please. That's a little large. Oh, nice. Thank you. I don't really stream often. Well, I do. I just like don't take this very seriously. I just sometimes feel like sharing what I'm playing, I guess. This rock is like massive. Look, it looks kind of out of place. I do like how detailed we can make everything now, but it also does kind of have the issue of meaning that each enclosure is going to take me like a day to build. I don't really know what I'm going to start working on after I finish this enclosure. I guess I could start working on up here. I actually could make the arrival point up here. I just don't know how much sense that'd make. Because, like, the Jurassic Park themed arrival point has, like a helipad, which implies that people are getting here by helicopter. But, like, you can maybe bring 6 people. And actually, let's check. Passengers? Four. Maybe 5. I'd say, yeah. Okay, 5. 5 passengers in this helicopter. And thousands of guests. 5,000 guests. That is 1,000 helicopter landings. No, that's not gonna work. So I was thinking, because the way it works at Jurassic World is there's like a dock, right? And then like ferries would come in, and those, ferries can carry thousands of people. But the thing is, these islands, for some reason, are kind of weird. It looks like I can build all throughout here, like this border, which I'd like if we could, but we cannot. if I try and look like gate, not here. I can only build on the very edge of the island. I'm like, there's stuff down here. I want to put stuff there. It's also just inconvenient because I actually wanted this to drain into the ocean here in another waterfall, which would be really neat, but I can't do that. Which is not neat. I don't like it. I'm going to be right back. Okay. Also, I can't edit this. That would kill somebody, okay? But I can't edit this terrain. And it comes like this because this is usually... This is actually all mountain. Now that I think about it when I started. And I kind of just like slowly moved said mountain back more and more and more until I could like comfortably fit a large enclosure here. Can you guys... I'm gonna have to start setting up. I guess it's actually not a big deal. We need a name. Actually, I kind of get into like the unhealthy habit of naming every dinosaur, which isn't an issue if they're immortal, and it is an issue if they keep dying, because then I have to come up with new names repeatedly. And I feel like that's eventually going to get into the hundreds of names. But also, I feel like everyone else in this enclosure has a name. I really like this hat. This looks really good. You know what? So I'm not... Oh, you're there. Also now, who did you beat up? No one. What happened? Oh, I forgot. Base dominance is a thing, so... I think they just instantly became the alpha because their dominance is higher. Even though... Yeah, Columbus wants that back. Columbus is going to instantly win that fight. I feel like almost everyone here is stronger. I wonder if through breeding you can just breed like super dinosaurs, or if there's like a limit to like in 5 generations, are these guys only going to be as strong as 128 attack? See, like when they're grouped together like this, they're why do you have territory over there? You can't get over it. How? How do you even claim that? You can't walk over there. It's because the fence technically ends there, even though there's still a rock. I'm just gonna like... stretch the fence out a little more. I kind of like that. Ooh, having those rocks piled up is really cool. That's cool. Yes, I keep forgetting just how big of an area this is, because oh, that's him. Tiny. My favorite Columbus as well. Likes baryonyx? That doesn't sound right. I mean, they're similar animals, but I doubt that baryonyx enjoyed Spinosaurus. Like, or Suchomimus enjoys. Also, dislikes everything. That makes me wonder. Like, Columbus is okay with baryonyx. Lila is not. You know? Just make sure no one has male modifier. What is... Oh, it's probably because Columbus is ancient. So... Well, no, that doesn't make sense, because you can only breed... Columbus can only breed a sow anyway. That makes sense. Also, I feel like you're meant to be able to, like, click on these and then go inspect, and it just doesn't work. What do you mean male modifier? I don't get it. Oh yeah, so like, yeah, no incest in this game, which is good. You can tell because it doesn't have like a rating for these, which is why maybe I could introduce one more male. And bring us up to 7 Suchomimus. And I don't know if that's overdoing it. Like, this is a big enclosure, but like 7? These are pretty big animals. They don't have 7 elephants at the zoo. But they have like 3. The But also, the elephant enclosure at the zoo is not this big. But, like, did Suchomimus actually live in groups this large? I feel like most Spinosaurids were pretty solitary. From what I know. I also want the lineage to keep going, so I'm worried that if I add another male, the female we added recently is then going to breed with said male, and it's going to make a new family tree, which I don't want. I want Ham or Sam to breed with this Suchomimus. Which we could start a breeding program. I don't want to do that just yet because the issue is these guys have like clutches of 3. Which is like too much. So like that brings us up to 9. I'm already apprehensive about having 7. I don't need an entire village of Suchomimus. There's not enough room in here. Right? Look at Sandy. You're not even doing more rocks. Oh, I like that. No, my tree. Okay, bring this. Columbus, please don't be Columbus. Sally! Oh, how did you die of old age? You should have had another 20 years left. Oh, I feel bad for Columbus now. That was his